Hello, welcome back. My name is Mary. I am the Divine Feminine Christ, and I'm here. I am I'm a practitioner of the light. Anyway, I'm here to do a shadow and reflection reading for the collective. Since it got postponed yesterday. Anyway, enjoy the reading. Let's see, so self spread. Cups. Also, if no one has subscribed to the channel yet, please do that now. On the new people watching, please subscribe to the channel. If you don't do anything else, at least subscribe to the channel. Help me grow my channel to where I can open my community more. I can post. I mean, I don't see the difference between me and everybody else, except for I'm the real, the raw, and the truth. I won't speak falsehood from this mouth. I don't know how. So therefore, and I have God, so I know. I speak whatever He tells me. There's a little if you would to my channel, if notification bell, you'll know when I go out. One of the new decks in today, and I'll be revealing that deck soon. My other friend, anyway, shadow reading. Today. It on the negative pessimism, attitude, practice gratitude, a gentle nudge, stop complaining. That's what that card is. The shadows there. Alright. 7 of Wands. This card basically, when it's in the shadow, it's focusing on negative shit. You need to stop letting your shadow overtake, and when you do that, you become no different than these false as you're so negative, and you step into your light, and maybe you need to do some shadow work or more of it. Also, get out of the pessimism. It's time to practice gratitude, and it's a gentle nudge to stop complaining, because that's where Satan seeds greed into your life. When you're complaining about your life instead of you getting up and doing something about it and changing it, and you expect other people. That's where greed comes in, and then that turns into the greed of money. So you need to flip that over into the light. Just get rid of it. Stop focusing on negatives and start focusing on positives. And you'll watch your life change. All right. If you're finding yourself bored, unsatisfied, or frustrated with your current situation, know that you are likely missing the vibrant landscapes that are present just beyond your peripheral vision. Often we become so focused on our own internal perception that our feelings about a situation can prevent us from noticing the arrival of extraordinary opportunities and remarkable things. Basically, what I just said. Now, that was the what. Why have you been ignoring or suppressing in opposition to your highest good? All right. The second card is the why. Why have you been ignoring and suppressing this? 7 wands. One second, I forgot to take my medicine. All right. All right. A lack of preparation, giving up. Um, Majority of you are feeling like giving up. No, do not listen to the devil. The devil wants you to give up, and so does his minions. And you feel that way today, and then tomorrow, even though I mean we all going to win. You don't need to do that. Haters. What I'm just got out of my mouth. Haters. They'll emerge only after you've made it to your perch. So don't let them win. Keep going. Keep going. Just fight their asses. Keep going. Haters are gonna be haters because they see your blessings and they don't want you having your blessings because they don't have blessings themselves. So therefore they're hating on you because they want your blessings. Don't let the devil win. Well, we're here to kick the devil's ass. That's why we're awakening now. And majority of you have been on this journey for a long while. Me, I've been on this journey for 31 years. And even I feel like giving up sometimes, but I can't because I am the chosen leader to lead all you. And if I give up, how am I going to lead y'all? How am I going to lead the collective? How am I going to lead the 144,000? I didn't know that I was chosen to lead. I lead by example. I don't lead by force like Satan's imitators are going to do. They're going to force you to follow them. That's Satan and his pride making you force. If I got to force it, then I don't want it. I don't want it in my collective. I don't want it in my army. I lead by example. That's not, I am highly ranked in the spiritual realm. that I didn't know I was. Um, that's what that in the shadow aspect is, where you got like you give up quick. That but persevering, pushing through. I ain't gonna let you give up. Um, emerge only after you've made it to your perch, being their wands around and making you to defend your accomplishments. Sometimes competition emerges as a result of shining brightly in the world. If you are feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it is important to remember that others likely want what you have, just like I said, just got through saying, want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful thing. All right. Now, the third is the how to overcome this. And this is the three of wands. Uh, not dreaming big enough, fear coming up to block your movement and delays. You've been doing the work, light seer, planning, seeing, learning. Watch for the signs that your dream is on the way, because they are everywhere. Take pride in the progress you've made, for your past efforts have created the momentum that you need to get the ball rolling. Today you are moving through energy you created in the past, and being here ready and waiting is a milestone that you should recognize as a success. I I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. That's your affirmation. All right, this is a shadow and reflection reading for the to the September 3rd, from the 28th to September 3rd. Now I'm gonna be doing these shadow reads for weekly. It'd be weekly reads. All right, that was three of wands. All right, the fourth one is the where to pull strength or help from to assist you in overcoming this. And it's the Ace of Swords. I'm sorry, Ace of Swords. Anyway, he got him a perch it. Yeah. He had to get him a workout. Oh, sorry. I'm about my name. Yeah. Some of that I forgot. I don't know. Anyways, I just, my neighbor, he wanted them braggers. Anyways, um, overanalyzing, getting stalled out or stuck, clouded judgment, keeping truth inside. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening up for you, often revealing a life-changing idea of or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and to reveal a total fresh for vision for the future. Your affirmation is I experience brilliant moments of clarity, and that is where to pull strength, help, or help from to assist you in overcoming this. All right, let's see. That was an awesome. All right, this is a separate spread. This is shadow self conversations that you're having with yourself. All right. Let's see. Three of Swords. All right, I'm dealing with heartbreak here. That heartbreak must have triggered your shadow to protect you, step in and protect you. Uh, who are you? It's shadows are unresolved conflict and unrepressed. You refer to uh, images. I can't read it. I printed it out and can't even read it. All right. Not accepting loss, a need to heal, being stuck in your grief or sadness, not seeing the part you played in a loss or a heartbreak. She falls to her knees and screams to the universe for a second chance. Separation can come in many forms, from the loss of a relationship or identity to the dis, distinguishing of belief, purpose, or goals. Separation from what we thought we had can mark painful moments in our lives. If you find yourself amidst wavering realities and losing something that feels near and dear to your heart, know that this too shall pass. This severing, although painful, is a necessary part of the process. Despite all proof to the contrary, your brightly lit future will arrive because of this experience. Tie yourself to your light and prepare to spend some time nurturing your tender spirit. These shadowy times are always opportunities to become stronger and more resilient. So have time to heal and know that you will love, thrive, and find inspiration again soon. Your affirmation is my heart remains tender and open. Alright. And then there's death and rebirth. And this is what do you need to tell me? This is you asking you. What do you need? This is what you asking your shadow. What do you need to tell me? Your shadow self is going through a death to rebirth the light you. Is what I'm getting from this card, and it being a shadow reading. All right. Clinging to the past, fear of change, sentimental attachments, forces of destruction, morality, end of hope, mourning loss. You are on the cusp of a massive transformation. time to mourn the end of one phase while celebrating the birth of another. The energy of transmutation and rebirth signals a beautiful metamorphosis that will allow you to expand your consciousness and move closer to your own divine essence. I have to let go of the past energy beginning. The third card is what has missing, and it is the Five of Swords. Yeah, I supposed to did this reading yesterday, so when I get done, I will edit that. I gotta take Sunday out. I wasn't feeling too good yesterday, so I just decided to do it today. All right. Five of Swords. All right. Deceitful strategies and feeling guilty about your win. Resentment, a desire for peace, the realization that there are no winners. Deceitful strategies and feeling guilty. All right. You may have experienced an unexpected loss that has left you a little bit sore. Sometimes just life isn't fair, and these inequities can drain our energy for much longer than they need to. Often it's the fear of failure that does most of the draining. If you are feeling outsmarted or outjousted, remember that one chapter doesn't define you. Wins and losses are both part of an experience, and the keys to self-improvement lie dormant inside the difficulties. All right. Your affirmation is the lessons move me ahead always. All right, now number 4 is how have I been ignoring you, meaning your shadow or your inner child, but mostly your shadow that's inside you, your darker side. And that's Five of Pentacles. Someone's left out in the cold, but the door is closed. When one door closes, alright, Five of Pentacles. Alright, sarcastic mindset, feeling helpless, victimhood, instability to move ahead, fear and isolation, resistance to positivity, feeling of low self-worth that keep you from participating in prosperity, a light at the end of the tunnel. It's time to squarely address any feelings about safety and security that have you worried about your well-being. Are you stressed about your finances or health? Or feeling left out from the prosperity that others seem to enjoy? To counteract these corrosive energetic states, you are being asked to reclaim your personal power, find your hunger for fierce positivity, and seek opportunity in your current circumstances. Hiding in the shadows. Your affirmation is doors that activate magical opportunities are always opening for me. All right. Let's see. Now we have Seven of Swords. Do you need something from me? If so, what? That's what this card represents. Alright. Seven of Swords. Alright. Lying to yourself or to others, a need for perspective and honesty. Secrets, something stolen, taking more than your fair share, being held back by imposter syndrome. I know some being held by the imposter syndrome because being imposters are claiming a deity that doesn't belong to them. It's already embodied. That is an example. That we must look at what I'm telling y'all. We expose teachers, leaders, and so-called state guys warns us that we must look for deception, thievery, and betrayal. While we can sometimes find ourselves the victim of someone else's decision, it's also a nudge to act in alignment with your own highest morality. Be sure you are being honest with yourself about the nature of your reality. Sometimes we pretend that everything is okay or that we are doing the best we can, even if we're not. Sometimes this shows up as reckless or as of responsibilities. All right. Your affirmation: I act from a place of love and morality. Verse witnesses my honest intentions. All right. Number 6 is, at what phase of my life was you born? All right. There's the Chariot. Chariot. All right. Those that come on here, if you would, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Way you'll know the moment like in the wrong direction to speak past the needs of others. The universe consistently gives us the opportunity to become the I choose it with conviction and constant motion. But no, those that are return or new, if you would, please give an energetic donation exchange for the rating, frequent, or subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live. Alright. You walk away from bullshit. That's how you grow. This is 10 of Swords. You took them damn swords out your back and you're walking away from bullshit. Congratulations, collective. Alright, let's see. 10 words. Resisting the inevitable, not wanting to let go of negative emotions, rock bottom, a narrative rooted in lack and helplessness, devastating loss, and recovery. This 10 of Swords comes to us in times of blinding truth. When delusion is lifted, sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates like I just before I read that card. Take them down at your back and walk away. Indicates backstabbing or personal loss. This card can mark an abrupt end or to our current path and a jarring resolution in the form of a broken relationship or blocked dream, a fractured partnership, or a discontinued career path. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the most potent seeds of hope are always planted in their place. Remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strength and illuminate our need in that to heal. For dark night of the soul dawn that is filled with more light than you've ever experienced. Remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits. The sun peak over the horizon is the highest task of a bruised heart. Your affirmation is, I am healing every day. Okay, and then the tower. Sometimes towers are good. Let the tower fall. That way you can get, you gotta let go of the old to get the new anyway. So that tower fall. Alright. What loss has, what last, I don't know. What lost part of me do you represent? Yeah. What lost part of you represent? Meaning your inner shadows, and the tower is represented. Yeah, what lost part of me do you represent? And it's the tower. All right. Life becoming so refusing to change, fear of known, avoiding a disaster, denial. Whoa, buckle up and expect the unexpected. Sometimes we resist change to the point that the universe shifts in a destructive and chaotic way that fundamentally changes how we see our reality. There is a strange beauty in this destruction, as all of the elements for a better life will be formed or found amongst the rubble. Use a moment to rebuild something fundamental, something extraordinary. Trust that you will be helped by the universe, and you'll become stronger and more resilient as a result. Tower moments are powerful, shifting, expanding. The tower energy in your life marks a period where you get to elevate, redirect, realign. It magic in the disguise of unpredictability. The greatest of lights will pierce through the pandemonium of change that you are experiencing, and you will find your beautiful truth and blazing potential in the darkness of the tower. All right, your affirmation: in chaos, I move forward. I move towards the brightest light. All right, let's see. Now, number 9 is, what lessons must I learn? And it's the world card. Taking shortcuts, a need for closure, a need to follow through, staying focused in order to complete an unfinished task, a delay in plans, unmet dreams. The world brings one with the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's to build in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. Your affirmation is, I accept this gift of a completion, and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. All right, and card number 10 is, how can I better understand myself through you? And it is the 7 of Pentacles. All right, 7 of Pentacles. All right, giving up too early. It sounds like my masculine gave up on us before it was time to. And there was no problems. None. No fights, no arguments, no nothing. And he's in prison. He gave up too early. He got scared. Oh well. They'll get parole this Thursday. So and then we're gonna be faced. And it's gonna be too late. Then you so make it. Anyways, can't run for so long, huh? Anyways, giving up too early, impatience, losing faith, not following through, frustration with rewards. Frustration with rewards. You're almost there. You've been doing the work, and your wildly successful roots are growing. You may not see the fruits of your labor yet. Know that they exist, and that any lack you are feeling is simply residual energy that's being worked through. It's time to fall in faith and to pause and give thanks. Realize that you are the living, breathing result of all your memories, hopes, and hard work. Keep going. The moment gives you a divine interlude to revisit the purpose and direction. Your arrival is possible only after you pinpoint the destination. Has your journey shifted so much that you uh, germinated in germinated is not the thing you desire to harvest? What needs to change to satisfy your deepest intentions? If you are feeling any frustration or lack of progress, remember that giant dreams are not built in a day. Take a moment to breathe and reflect as these profound sacred breaths rejuvenate and realign. As I give thanks, your affirmation, as I give thanks for what I am about to harvest, I know that my life is headed in the direction. All right, now let's see. That was the shadows. Now see what their reflections are. Okay. Yeah, 5 cards. I just had 6 cards. Need one more. Yep. Oh, 1 minute. We're still on shadows. These are reflections. I forgot this is part of the shadow here. All right. We got Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay. Atonement and deceit. These still the shadows. And these are reflection cards. All right. The first card is entry and self. Where the traveler begins on the journey, the current situation and state. Being set free to wander where she wished in Iwan. The trickster and shapeshifter, she takes on the form and nature of all she encounters. The better to learn the better to learn of it and its place in the world beyond. Morgan Le Fay reminds us that through service, even the wickedest among us may learn from our misdeeds. What is a that a lie is a tool which can be used for good or for ill, and that the best way to learn of others is to spend a while walking in their footsteps. All right, and the second card is the obstacles, the biggest obstacles in the traveler's way, the realm that informs the difficulties facing the traveler. I, Red Shepherd, just rewards, evolution, and respite. Alright, it's done, 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 done. The protector of the borders of our on one, the death god sends the red and serve those souls who are lost and wandering. He elevates these souls in his cattle while they wait for passage to the fortunate isles. When the boat arrives, he keeps those that most impress him to serve him as retainers or to become red knights themselves, bringing others of the lost to the place of refuge. Reevaluation and eternal respite. Dawn is our guide after the long, hard struggle, who leads us to the place of rest and rewards us justly, not for our past deeds, but for how we comport comport ourselves in the moment. All right, the third card is Sept, Prince of Avarice, short-sightedness, ambition, and narcissism. All right, and that card is the object and goal, the best that can be achieved according to current trends, the thing, attitude that is needed for the best outcome, the realm which holds the answers the traveler seeks. All right, let's see it. Exiled and isolated, Set plots with outsiders and demons for the overthrow of Dwat and to undermine the other gods that dwell there, concerned for nothing and no one but his own ambition. He cannot set he cannot see that his present state of solitary punishment has been brought about by himself and his jealousy. He desires rulership of the realm, even if he must destroy it and all that it represents to obtain it. He has not considered what he will do once he is ruler of an empty, featureless, demon-ridden waste. Set warns us of the dangers of unbridled ambition and self-absorption. All right, now let's see. The fourth card is next immediate action taken. Adverse, the forgotten adversary, sorrow, loss, valor, and serendipity. Where's that?
The following newscast is presented by Piedmont Hardware and Lumber, just off 278 in Piedmont. For home improvement projects, never end, and that's why Piedmont Hardware and Lumber is always here for you. The staff is very knowledgeable and will help you find what you need to get the job done right. Lumber tools, plumbing and electrical supplies, and no direct lumber. Be sure to check out the lawn and garden supplies. They are stocked with flower pots, watering cans, spot sprayers, garden hoses, sprinklers, landscape fabric, lime, and so much more.
Oh, shit.
Just off Highway 278 in Piedmont, they have everything from the smallest thing to just about anything.
That's on our news. Peters reporting. An employee who was killed in a shooting at a Safeway supermarket in Bend, Oregon, attacked a gunman in the previous section.
The shattered remains of a once great devil who fought against the ruler of Akralola and lost badly. An empty but still fearsome shell. His very presence as he wanders to chase away the constant encroachers from the outer darkness who were once his allies. Although he himself has no memory, the prince reminds us that to dwell in disgrace, sorrow, and loss has an impact on the world around us, sometimes unlooked for benefits and sometimes ironic self-sabotage. Right, the Golden Empress. This is the fifth card. Alright, the Golden Empress. Jewel of Abydos. Potency, confidence, and magnetism. Once more, upon death, the Golden Empress demanded and won audience with the gods of Duat, passing the trials entirely. Charismatic and confident, she made her case for her service in life as a queen, as the embodiment and representative of the gods in the world, and the glory and worship that she brought to the keepers of Duat in life. Swayed, they created her a demigod, and she gathered her own empire of loyal followers to add to the power of the Python. The Golden Empress embodies sheer confidence and potency to think on all that we have accomplished and to present your best self, particularly when addressing those in position of authority. Her domains are potency, confidence, and magnetism. I and the final card on the shadow is the sixth card. Number 5, representing the external force and guide, the person who affects the situation external to yourself, or those who help you can seek. The sixth card, the final card, is the conclusion and final repose, where the traveler ends the journey, the present final outcome. And it's Horus, God King of the commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. All right, Horus. All right, the ruler of Duet, Horus built the realm out of his very being to be a home for the people he would call his. To find these people, he traveled far and wide, gathering those who wandered or in bands in the darkness, inspiring them with promises of a golden civilized realm, leading them back to Duat. There he keeps his promise, teaching them agriculture, art, and all the other trades and crafts of the civilized world. Horus, or I can't pronounce it, instructs us to consider our plans for the future, consider the long-term consequences, but not to be afraid of risk or to limit ourselves unduly. It is only through commitment and decisive action that anything lasting is accomplished. All right, like I keep saying, if you haven't subscribed yet, people been coming and watching the videos and my content, but not subscribing. If you would, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and it will let you know when I'm live. That way, nobody misses anything. I would really appreciate it. That's this. All my content's free readings. I'm already 57 minutes in to this video, and all I ask is energetic donation of subscribing to the channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, now we get reflections on the shadow cards. We just read. All right, let's see. All right, we got Bride in the Cage. That reminds me of some of these false readers. They want to be brides, but hell, they so damn distorted it ain't funny. They'll never be the bride they want to be. Anyways, let's see what the reflection on that is. Card number. All right, Bride in a Cage. Tomorrow will be the right moment. Tomorrow will be better, even if today is hell. All right. The stages, the moon phase is a waning crescent. Stages, the reflection is a lot of people in denial on what's going on or how things are going. They're believing the falseness and denying the truth is what this card I'm picking up on. Stage is denial. Visual seat. A gorgeous white wedding dress shines through the neon gray artificial light of the evening. It is worn by a mannequin with a disassociated skeleton head. It seems like a happy place if not for the light. The mannequin stares at the outside while a purple laser grid cage holds it in. Sentence. Did we die waiting for the perfect day? Or were we never alive? Like going dark. Put the good of our lives just for expectations. We can dismiss the present, waiting for the dawn we know will arrive. The future becomes a shopping cart. It needs a bit of this, a bit of that, a few kilograms of that, and also a couple of boxes of another this. When we look at it, it shines like a brand new day in a commercial. As as it future, the smile is forced. The day is too hot or too cold. The kiss drives violently as long as something here, but push along the line. We have the luxury to take it off of reality and treat it as a fantasy. We push forward and we push forward and we push forward until we actually catch up with our dream, and then we crush. Should not feel like a cage. Glided, wonderful, hand, handmade designer cage. The future is a tree. But Arnold, rough to the touch, full flower in spring, dense and damp through the rain, absolutely imperfect. My mouth's parched. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. The second, we got a whole bunch of this shit neglected too, especially in the thoughts, teachers, leaders, spiritualists, readers, everything thoughts. Envious, gluttony. They're all envious of the true ones like me and other readers that are the truth and not here to spread lies or put you in illusions. I'm here to eliminate your path. And I don't give a damn. I'm not here to make friends. But I don't give a damn what these bitches gonna do to me when I eliminate their falseness. Not a damn thing. Because I do know how to return to sender. But anyways, it looks like a bunch of them right here. But envious gluttony. This is a reflection on this bullshit that's going on. All right, it's card number 9. And I ripped a band-aid off because I don't know none of y'all. So therefore, I got no reason to lie. But I'm here to eliminate this falsehood on these damn people, men and women. Don't make a damn to me. I'm here to do a job. I'm doing my job. I've been in my purpose. I've been in my mission, doing my mission, and it's almost completed. My man is back. At a time because they want to believe the false shit, but not hear the truth. People can't handle the truth. So because they're what? Envy. And that is the same form of being glutton. All right. That card is. But anyways, all I ask for, while they demanding you buy their services, they demanding you send in fucking donations. All I ask, and I'm not being demanding, is please subscribe to my channel so I can grow my community, grow my channel, so I can do what I came here for and eliminate the darkness for people that's trying to find their way out of the dark and eliminate these illusions that these false teachers, preachers, leaders, spiritualists, and readers are putting out in the collective, so I can eliminate your path and show you how to get to the path of Christ. Because these people are blowing smoke up your ass. I'm not. All I ask is please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I'm coming out. Because every day is going to be a truth day from here on out, starting this week. And September 1st is True Divine Knowledge and Wisdom classes. I will be teaching y'all. Yeah, I'm in the teaching season come first, which is in 3 days. All right. MBS, gluttony. The moon phase is waxing gibbous, which what we're on right now. Stage, again, denial. See why this is a reflection. And people's on some denial shit. All right. Going to the edge of the raven. Savoring the idea of letting go all restraints. Visual seed. And has rotting sickle skin and yellow eyes. He dresses in taters and sticky blood runs down his chin. He has clawed feet and a crown of a skeleton alligator jaw. The upper part of his head, the lower part of his chest, like a gaping mouth. I'll be damned if I want to run into him. Hell no. I'll be running because I don't like evil shit. Because I am the true begotten daughter. I'll be like, Father God, I don't like that. Get rid of it. Anyways, the sentence, there is hunger sleeping just under the surface, like an animal lurking. Going dark. This card is not just dark. It is unpleasant. Sickly, disgusting. The difference is the how we feel in front of a vampire as opposed in front of lightning bug. Right, WRIGA. Writing bugs. It's not in the existential darkness. Existential darkness that we can paint of stench. It feels like there is darkness, and in the landscape there is a hole leading to an even greater darkness, and that is calling. The earth pressed down every time, played with, toyed with, treated like something that doesn't belong here. It's like rolling in the mud, bringing out the twisted, refreshing feeling of demeaning oneself. The key is that we don't want to recognize the depth of the envy and the anger. We cast it out of ourselves. And now it's truly a parasitic monster, impossible to accept as something that came out of ourselves. What if we bring light to the pitch dark well? Um, what if the scary monster is just a scrawny, starved feeling? What if it just a little dark are indeed, but to be sorry or not of not to. All right, the good regret. A lot of us, your shadow going into your shadow, or your shadow being triggered. That's where triggers come from, those that have not been healed, and it leaves you in a lifetime of guilt. It's time, I said, it's time to let go of the shame and the guilt, and that's why it's the main one telling you to they where they get rich information and much. But anyway, to help people. I'm a healer, leader, I'm a guide, I'm an earth angel guide. So, but anyways, that's why I'm doing I've come up with the content, the shadow reflection is, you know, they charge damn money half the time, but anyway. Because I'm not going to be rushing no 30 damn minutes, because you ain't going to get no guidance in no 30 damn minutes. And then they want to highway robbery your ass for that 30 minutes. Hell no. But anyway, anybody who resonates with any of my information is in the description box. I'd be happy to look into your situation one-on-one and not charge you 2 arms, 2 legs, and both eyeballs. And you still keep your house, you still keep your car. But you get divine information and guidance. Alright, but that's an ugly female right there. It's card number 5. It's gilded regret. But basically, that's what your shadow, if your shadows are left suppressed and unhealed, it will, when you're trying to go to the light, you don't get and you don't heal or integrate shadows, it's going to leave you in regret, especially when you see him, Christ, come back in a physical body, which he's already in a physical body, and he's about here beside me. Y'all gonna be feeling regretful because you didn't listen to the guidance that was given, because you believe in the false illusions others are giving you. All right. So let's see what this card says, because this is what reflection this card is giving. All right. All right. Moon phase is winding crescent. Stage bargaining. I feel like living in the past. Please give me 5 more minutes to linger. And an elven queen with heavy eyes, her dress as blue as the clearest water, her crown of thorns and golden cloud flowers, holds a blue orb in her hand. Sentence. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky. Yet they held the scent of death, going dark. The cage of our memories in the most gilded, lingering to the past, savoring crumbs and flashes, hints and ifs, but is our sword, however, is our shield. We follow the river against the currents to a sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now. We just say life was here, so that even when the future builds, day by day, we still look backwards to memories of possibilities. Since we miss things we lost, changes reflect in the state of those between the time the alarm rings and you actually have to wake up like little bird, like little kids between mom calls and the time we need to wake up and run. But those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. Like I said, he said his mom is gonna be here with, I mean, we'll find out Thursday when they're gonna see him. And then he may have to go to a halfway house after that. But he's almost through his human experience. Y'all, the false delusions others are giving you and not listening to the real that I'm giving you now, because I'm the closest companion that's been the last 8 years, 31 years journey. Me and him's been together in this life. Again, if you don't know, my name is Mary, the Divine Feminine, giving you the shadow ring. But anyways, that's what this card's talking about. Y'all gonna miss it. If you don't, you need to learn to test these spirits, discern when these false people giving you information, and if it hits your spirit in your gut, there. A lot of them, they aggravate the shit out of the spirit that lives inside of me, because the Holy Spirit lives inside of me, literally. That explains why I got so many gifts and my fruits. I got all the gifts and the fruits of the Holy Spirit. And I never heard anything about Holy Spirit being in the flesh. Well, I was born with all these gifts, and I was born doing all the righteous of the saints. It's just the way I was made, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, this journey has been a wild one. And I'm ready to rest my head on my beloved. He needs to hurry up and get here, because he ain't got here quick enough. But anyways, I fell in love with a man before I knew what title he was in the spiritual realm. I thought it was a regular relationship. No. But anyways, I earned my crown, and it's my wedding everybody's waiting for. So, therefore, that's what I'm doing in shadows. We got to heal the shadows and integrate it. And if you don't know how, please contact me, and I'll show you, either help you. Well, I'll tell you how to do it. And if you still don't know how to do it, then I will intercede and help you with it, and not charge you a whole bunch of money for doing it. But anyways, and you'll get it more than one time. You'll pay a one-time thing, and you won't. You'll get more than one time. Anyways. All right, let's finish this out. But that's what this card's saying. You're wasting too much time on believing illusions than not getting the correct information. And then before you know it, you blink and you miss it. All right. We close our eyes. I done said all this now, and this is going to confirm it, because I'm saying all this. I got to read to it. All right. Now, I was on the wrong thing. It had moved on me. All right. Let's see. All right. Between the time the alarm rings and when you actually have to wake up. Like little kids between, well, we done said it. Those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. They are the drain of our energies or our opportunities of our future. The ifs and now, the ifs are now gone. Whatever has been already, isn't it? All right. Now, black flower fragrance. See where she being fragmented? That's the soul being fragmented. That's what happens when you have a life trauma, a death trauma, or if you're a twin flame, a soul trauma of being separated from your twin flame. All right. Let's see. Card number 16 is talking rockin' babies, rockin' babies. Sorry. My twin's talking to me today. All right. Black flower fragrance. All right. Stage. Anger. Somebody needs to get their anger under control. The moon phase is full. The world is unfair. Fuck off, dear world. Fuck you. And I know some false readers saying this shit. And I'm sorry, but that's not divinity. Anyways, but that's what this card's saying. Fuck off. Fuck you. A beautiful woman, her face with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose on her chest. It seems to explode like a crystal. Each petal an Odessan shard. Sentence. If we want to go dark, go. If we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening, but embrace night. Going dark. Love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly. Love can be cheap. Love can be rotten. But even ugly love has a right to exist. Even cheap love can raise to the sky. Even rotten love has dignity of eternity. Even a black rose by any name should still smell as sweet. Even if you are wrong, you still have a right to be angry. Even if you're not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid, you have the right to be listened to. Even if you are lucky, you have the right to complain. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. Even if you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly. Gorgeously black, ugly as love, worn out as an angel, cheap as a crown, unconquered, unconquered as a fragrance in the night. All right, the queen of my world. Card number 24. These numbers down, they may be significant. I'm looking at some September represents number. Something's coming up in September. I don't know what, but September is supposed to be a prosperous month for all of. I ain't got to the readings on September yet, but I feel a change coming in, and it's going to be prosperous. I don't know who it's for, but we'll find out this week. All right. Queen of my world, 24. But anyways, it's card number 21, number 9. I don't know if this represents this past May or May coming up next year. And then number 5, number 16, and 24. All right. The moon phase is full and the stage is bargain. I set limits to my world. Inside, I am queen, and outside, is lost. Okay, visual C. Onto a snowy background, white columns rise through the forest. A pale woman dressed in scarlet bright red with a crown of thorns and a white lace strides forward, her posture confident and her feet bare. Sentence. I am my world and my world is me. I am royalty. Sounds like me. No, something I would say. I done these prison bars. My twin talking to me. That's what the song said. My prison bars. In other words, he's about to get out. Thursday will know. It's been 19 years coming. All right. There is a space out. There is a space out and a space in. There is my realm and what is mine, and there are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice, and if it's carved by my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide his borders, and I am princess. I am the blood in the veins of its heart. I am the warrior and the bride. So I am, like I said, I resonate with this card. I am the warrior bride, the true warrior bride, the true embodiment of the spirit bride. All right. Um, I am the warrior and the bride. I am alone and I am the first among many. Be fearful of my world because it's paved of my hopes and dreams, and you have no power here. I am greater than the stars and more beautiful than the moon. And that was the outcome of the reflection. All right. Now, all right. Finalization, finishing up. Uh, this is a new deck I got Friday, so I'm using it. It's called Mirror Truth. All right. And this is card number 30, which Lily fell out. Card number 13. All right. The basic meaning, harmony, sexuality, family, purity, and beautiful. Intimacy, age, peace, balance, peaceful, letting relationships mature, bringing life experience without being decisive, self-development. Do not play the judge. Pay attention to harmony, no no exaggeration, no matter whether it's a conversation, an action, or situation. Being able to let something rest in peace. The viewer of this card holds the lilies in his hands and goes to a brightly lit house he wants to visit. What do you want to do there? Or what do you have back into harmony in this topic? Which area of your life needs calmness and reflection? Another meaning of this card is to recognize the power, especially your own power. In this context, the word power has no negative aspects. It stands for the power over one's own life. To realize it and to regain this power. In other words, taking responsibility for one's own life back into one's own hands and not blaming others um, for one's own circumstances. This card calls for independent action to improve your situation again. All right. And the second card is Clover. Card number 2. It's Your Love. Yeah, it's our song, our new theme song lately. I love you, baby. Yeah. It's Your Love at 541. I got to see. That's the new twin flame number. All right. The Clover card means good luck or success. Therefore, no need to worry. Events in relation to the Clover are to be considered short term because they occur within 4-week period. It is a good time for the theme inquired about. The The card implies non-concern with regard to financial matters. Only a small amount of money is to be expected. You got money where you are. This is a collector read, so I have no idea. If anybody, would like for me to help you check into your own situation, and would like a personal reading, you can, my information is in the description box. But whoever you are, you're getting money. Money's on the way. Might be a small amount, but at least it's money you wasn't expecting. Um, Additionally, this card stands for the calm happiness within. In a negative sense, something hinders growth or progress. Clover is like a so-called weed. It prevails. It is tough and it keeps coming back again and again. This is a hint not to give up or decide differently. All right. And there's a letter coming. Whoever's waiting on a letter or of any kind, romantic, business, bill, I don't know. Only you know what letter you're expecting. It's card number 27. All right. The basic meaning, messages, phone calls. Okay. You're either going to get a letter, a text message, a phone call, or an email. Messages, phone calls, emails, SMS, WhatsApp, documents, or communication in any form, as well as superficially. Um, okay, as a time factor, this card stands for short term. Something is passing by. News is on its way. Love letter, positive message. Non-commitment, superficial relationship, short-lived relationship. Communicative behavior. Uh, do the admin responding to official correspondence and paying bills. Not getting distracted. Today, nothing is going to be overlooked, but instead, double check all messages carefully. Being concentrated, distinguishing between important and unimportant correspondence. Taking time for important communication and over things superficially. In addition, this card can also stand for starting the actively Instead of waiting for a message to come, you be the one to um, initiate the communication. All right. Um, responding. Uh, one minute. Being concentrated, distinguishing between important and important. Okay. This is called also to stand for starting the communication actively instead of waiting for a message to come. Our communication has shifted a lot to technology. As a result, it has become very superficial and without commitment. However, a letter addresses the topic of com- commitment. Um, Binding action brings in the topic of responsibility, taking responsibility for someone or something. All right, and the mountains, and that's card number 21. The mountain card stands for a blockade, an obstacle, inhabitation, or frustration. The mountain is in the way. Either you go around it or climb over it. In any case, achieving a goal involves huge difficulties. If it is about bringing a situation to a standstill, the mountain is standing correctly, then it worked out. As a time factor, the card stands for not now. You could also say it is like running a wall. Stubbornness that hinders progress, lack of insight prevent disability, something is holding back, preferably avoidance of an argument, rethinking and looking for alternatives, accept the challenge, a deadlock, something you do not want to change under any circumstances in order to become aware of the and blockages. It is advisable to spend time alone in nature, far away from civilization, thinking about oneself and one's problems without any distractions. Solutions cannot be found in old habits and behaviors that no longer serve you. The C depicted on the card represents our hectic and busy life, which often does not allow us to see the important things in life. All right, that's a good reflection. All right, and tree, as in the tree of life. I'm here to create new life for all, even animals. Okay, that is card number 5. Oh, again, we representing February and May. That's 5, 5. 65. So we got May, September, and February. I don't know if it's past February or February coming. But May is significant to someone. I don't know who that someone is. All right. All right. The tree stands for health, life itself, and stability. As a time factor, it indicates a long time either into the past or the future. It is a slow growth. The tree also does not grow overnight. Extent, extensive planting is necessary here. Keywords for more cards: stillness, connection with nature, being rooted, calm environment, immobile, and contentment. This card also reflects boredom, a strong good health, long-term commitment, dullness in the relationship, low personal development, or bad habits. Card in the direct vicinity of the tree can provide clues about health in regard to planning and actions is necessary. Keep going with things that are important to you. Be aware that it takes longer. Consider long-term consequences. This card shows a tree with an hourglass. The time is running. What I just said earlier. The time is running out. Um, the time is running. Nobody knows for how long. What are you going to do with the remaining time of your life? Imagine you have a lifespan of 2,000 years. What would you definitely change in your life, and why not now? What is still important for you to experience and to learn, and which do you dare not to do? All right. That was awesome reflections that those shadow cards had given. All right. I'm going to give you the collective and angel number. We got 6, 1, and 2. So that's angel number 9. All right, the angel message for this week, collective, is the energy of the divine is awakening within you. Let your soul do the leading. All right, again, my name is Mary. I am the Divine Feminine Christ. That's all I have for the shadow and reflection reading. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bells. And I will be back in a few. That way you'll know when I'm live. And I'll be back in a few minutes with another video. I can't tell you everything. It's got to be a surprise. I will see you in a few minutes. Peace, love, and light. Subscribe to the channel.